All right, so developing this morning, we've been talking about it's our top story. New details in this homicide at the 7-Eleven gas station we first told you about yesterday as breaking news. This is a lot going on with this case right now.
Absolutely. Albuquerque police have arrested 2 people in this murder. They are searching for one more. In fact, that's the man that police say pulled the trigger. We've just learned about all of this overnight. We have also learned the name of the clerk who was killed. This is all nearly 24 hours after that shooting happened.
We did also get a hold of the police report. It's a complicated case, but we're going to break it all down for you. We're going to go to News 13's David Romero, who is live at the 7-Eleven gas station on Central and University. David, what have you learned this morning?
Well, Elizabeth, there was a whole lot of new information that came out last night. This was after police were being tight-lipped about the information yesterday. Now, according to the criminal complaint, 20-year-old Julian de Herrera, 22-year-old Dylan Villarreal, and 22-year-old Eloy Aguilar arrived at the 7-Eleven gas station here just before 1 yesterday morning. Now, while there, police say Aguilar told the other 2 he wanted to rob the store, so he went inside. At the same time, police say de Herrera went up to a van full of people outside the store, held them up at gunpoint, and stole their cell phones. A clerk saw that, ran outside, and called 911. That's when de Herrera and Villarreal got back into their car. They say they heard a gunshot, so they took off. Police say Aguilar was trying to rob the store and fired the shot that hit and killed the clerk inside. After that, he took off running. Police say they found de Herrera and Villarreal through a GPS tracker from one of the stolen cell phones. They were arrested and charged with murder, armed robbery, and tampering with evidence. Right now, police are still searching for Aguilar. Again, he is the one they say shot and killed the clerk. This was a scene, of course, that has many shaken up.
I'm there every morning pretty much, and sometimes at night getting coffee. So it scares the hell out of me.
As for the victim, police say that was Chad Mercer. He was a young man in his 30s and leaves behind a small child. Elizabeth, back to you.
So unfortunate, David. Thank you so much for that update. By the way, police say after the shooting, one of the people who got robbed tried to give Chad Mercer, the clerk, CPR, but it was too late. He did die before he could get to the hospital. New this morning, a man is fighting for his life after being stabbed. Police were called to a house near Texas and Central in northeast Albuquerque around 9:30. They found that the man had been stabbed in the chest. He was rushed to the hospital and is now in critical condition. No word on any suspects just yet. Police have closed Central westbound from Texas to Pennsylvania to process the scene. And they say this closure could be in effect through the morning. When it opens, we will let you know. 2 La Cueva high school teens are fighting for their lives this morning after a terrible car crash. Sheriff deputies say Lily Pickard and Jessica Sanchez were heading west on Paseo del Norte near Tramway Monday night when one of the girls lost control. The SUV rolled, ejecting the teens. Police say they were not wearing seatbelts.
It's still under investigation as to what led up to the accident or caused it, but we are fairly certain at this time that there is no signs of alcohol or drug impairment involved.
The girls are at UNM Hospital, again in critical condition. Both will be juniors and are both cheerleaders at the high school.
We now know the man who had a big beef with the federal government killed himself during a shootout with police on Sunday morning in Dulce. Jicarilla Apache Tribal Police say this man, Rex Sherwood, shot himself after a 3-hour standoff at a gas station in Dulce. Police and federal agents had been looking for Sherwood since last Tuesday, when they say he led officers on a chase, then started shooting at them with an AK-47, all while wearing a bulletproof vest. In fact, police now say Sherwood fired 70 rounds before he ran off into these mountains. After that, investigators say they found homemade bombs in Sherwood's truck, but they don't know what he planned to do with them. Police are now calling Sherwood a domestic terrorist. Well, this morning, there's a huge debate about some artwork here in New Mexico. A village wants to put crosses on 2 small bridges, but it looks like the federal government says that should not happen. These bridges along State Highway 4 in Jemez Springs are barely standing, so the federal government is paying for new ones. Well, an artist in Jemez came up with a design to put on the bridges that includes Christian crosses, similar to what you see here. But now Jemez's mayor tells us the federal government says the crosses have to go because they're too controversial, but the mayor does not think so.
To do things because we're fearful someone might be offended by it is really not, I don't think, how we want to run our government.
The artist is working on another design without the crosses. Construction on the bridge is set to start next spring.